Hello there, Aries. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly video tarot forecast for the week of August 17th through the 23rd. I am using the Wildwood Tarot this week. And what we have showing up for you on Monday, Aries, is we have the Hooded Man. Now this would normally be considered the Hermit in a typical, like a Rider-Waite tarot deck. But this is the Hooded Man, and this really talks about taking some time to be introspective, to be thinking about what it is that makes you tick, to really be taking some time to understand what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you motivated, all of those good things. The interesting thing about the Hooded Man, though, is that he's holding up that lamp. And when he's holding up that lamp, that's showing that he is really leading by example. So you, by learning these things about yourself, you start to lead other people by example to be more self-aware as well. And also, if you'll notice that the Hooded Man, he does have a staff in his hand, so he does have some kind of support. It's not like he's out there just all alone completely with no support at all. He does have kind of a lot of support, even though he is technically alone. So I see the staff actually as spiritual support, spirit supporting him as he learns about himself. And so whenever we are in a Hooded Man situation where we're spending time alone and we're really feeling very introverted and understanding ourselves, we should always realize that Spirit is with us and available to us if we just ask for Spirit's help. So that's your Monday, Aries. And then Tuesday, what we have showing up is we have the Wheel card. Now the Wheel card is actually influenced by Jupiter, which is which influences like expansion and growing. So there's something going on. I feel like you're going to be having some incredibly good luck on Tuesday. There's going to be one particular thing, Aries, that you've been working on for a while that feels like there's just a stroke of good luck. Maybe you're talking to the right person at the right time, or just everything just kind of starts falling together, or maybe a key element that you weren't quite sure how you were going to figure out actually shows up. So there's some kind of good luck coming to you, and it's on a particular project that you've been working on, Aries. I don't feel like it's like you just have a lucky day, but it's on something very particular and specific that we're seeing this card about. Okay? And then on Wednesday, what we have showing up, Aries, is we have the Four of Bows in reverse. And the Four of Bows in reverse is just my leaving the nest card. It's talking about somebody leaving the nest. So this is somebody going off for a tour of military duty, or somebody moving out of mom and dad's house, or somebody moving out of the neighborhood. This could be you, Aries. It could also be a friend or a neighbor, or it could be a relative. But there's just something about somebody moving on to the next thing. It could even be somebody at work too, somebody that you worked with that now is moving on to another job or another location in the same company or what have you. But it's somebody moving on and moving away, putting some distance away, in between you and them. Or if it's you, putting some distance between your old support network and the new one coming up. Now, on Thursday, what you have showing up is you have the Five of Stones reversed. Five of Stones reversed shows me an end of endurance. Oh, and by the way, Four of Wands can be a temporary breakup too in a relationship. And then I have the end of endurance showing up here right after that. So that's telling me that maybe this relationship, if it happens to be a relationship for you, for those of you that that applies to, that this relationship was kind of strained and you were just kind of almost wondering, why am I still in here anyway? So that kind of brought about the end of endurance. So Thursday, you're starting to feel a little bit more free. For those of you that this is a relationship, I feel like you're still sad and you're still down, but you're starting to see some of your freedom too. For those of you that this does not apply to Wednesday's card, where you just have an end of endurance coming up on Thursday that's independent from that, this is talking about the end of a situation where you have been sort of putting yourself into a less than ideal position in the hopes that once a certain amount of time has gone by, or once a certain event has happened, then that situation will become more ideal for you. What we have coming up on Thursday is just the end of that endurance, the end of waiting. So there's only one of two ways that can actually come up. The end of waiting can be that that event or the amount of time has passed, and yes, your dreams are coming true, that endurance has paid off and you're getting what you were really hoping for. Or you're saying, you know what, I don't see this actually happening and it's time for me to quit with the endurance, and you're just walking away from it. So it's one of two things how that can actually manifest for you on Thursday, and free will about what you want to do with that. Friday, what we have coming up for you, Aries, is we have the trickster. This is the shaman in reverse. And the shaman in reverse can be a trickster all the way from the little boy in the neighborhood who offers you a piece of gum, and when you go to take it out of the pack, you get a little electronic shock, all the way up to a con man who tries to take you for all your savings, and anywhere in between. So this could be any kind of practical joker, or this could be somebody with actually some malicious intent. So you just kind of want to keep your eyes open and be aware of what's going on with the people around you on Friday. Now Saturday, what we have coming up is we have the Two of Vessels in reverse. And it's interesting, I'm getting a little different read off of this than I normally do. Two of Vessels in reverse, Saturday, Aries. I think you're going to have a rough start to your day as far as relationship with somebody who's important to you and you're spending time with on Saturday. I feel like the day starts out really rough. But by the end of the day, I think you guys have things back on track and you're having fun and enjoying each other's company again. But it's a rough start before you get there, which makes it all the more sweet when you do get there, right? And then Sunday, you have the Five of Arrows showing up. This is a card that really does talk about frustration. This is a situation where everybody should be kind of working towards the same goal. However, everyone seems to have different agendas about how to reach that goal, and it keeps your project from moving forward in any kind of significant way. So this can be a really frustrating situation. The best thing to do is get everybody all on the same page, and then you can move forward much more easily. Okay, so Aries, that is your week. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, please check out my website. I am at amista.info, amista.info. Once you're there and you've checked it out, if you still feel like I'm the best reader for you, then go ahead and contact me and we will schedule a time for you as quickly as possible. Right now my wait list is not that long, so I can probably get you in the day you contact me or the day after. Everyone, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing. I love all of your support. Thank you so much. Everyone, have a great week. I will see you here next time. Peace out.